from First Financial Group. Hey, Joe Murray.
Hi, how you doing?
Majority of Americans reaching retirement age,
no question,
don't have enough money.
And most of the people that are working today don't have enough money.
Yeah.
It's not set aside. People aren't putting money aside for retirement. And one of the reasons are that, number one, well, today's economy, people need money just to live today. So looking at a time come retirement down the road is like far into the future, but the problem is that future kind of creeps up on you a little bit. I mean, we're already, what, September 20th?
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
You've talked about it before, that you have to figure out how much you're going to need
Absolutely.
and then factor in inflation, and it's going to be some huge amount, I'm sure.
Well, it is going to be a big number, but part of the problem is people don't bother looking at how much they're going to need. So if you don't know how much you're going to need, it's impossible to get the right amount.
Okay.
So you actually have to sit down. Don't go with those old rules of thumb. Well, when you retire, you only need 70% of what you needed while you were working. Baloney. You're going to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to come into play. You're going to have health care issues that are going to come up that weren't there before.
Now, hold on.
You got to stick the money aside.
People can't afford to buy food for their kids. How are they going to set aside any money?
You got to forcibly do it. You have to set aside the dollars, which is why when you have retirement plans at work, you always want to make sure you take advantage of the retirement plan, especially if there's a company match. You always want to contribute to the plan up to that company match minimum, because that's 100% income or earnings on your contribution.
So go into your HR person today, or whoever it is,
Absolutely.
and say, did I sign up for a match? In other words,
That's correct.
They're going to take away 10% or something like that. You can match another 10%.
You want to put in exactly what they're going to give you minimally. You want to put in exactly what they're going to match, because, again, that's 100% income on your money that you've put in.
Now, what if you have a pension, or, you know, even I get in retirement's far away from me, but when you get the Social Security statement that tells you how much technically you've paid in so far.
So
and
depressing.
then at the bottom, it is depressing. And then at the bottom it says, for us, you may not get it, or something like that.
Right.
I remember seeing that. I thought, what?
Isn't that a great disclaimer?
It's like,
That's the
by
best
the way,
disclaimer in the
this
world.
is how much, but you probably, you may not get it.
Yeah, you may not see this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more likely, obviously, to see some of it, and I thank you dearly, by the way.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
you're welcome.
I appreciate
I'm very
it.
likely
Yeah,
to see
it
this.
hurts.
So, no, what you have to do is you have to take a look and see, number one, how much money you're going to need to have. So how much of a lump sum do you need to have? And then you take a look and see, what income sources do I have to help offset that? Social Security can be there for some. You're going to have your other entitlement plans, perhaps a retirement plan from work and other things, other than your 401k. And then you want to add in your 401k, your savings, and anything else you've got that's going to help you get to where you need to be. That shortfall number is the magic number. In other words, if you have from Social Security and other investments that you have, if that's going to give you, say, and you need $50,000 a year, and you're going to get 25 coming from that, you have a $25,000 annual shortfall, how are you going to fund that shortfall? That becomes the question. And that's what people don't look at. They need to see this ahead of time.
No, well, people don't think they're going to get older.
Well, look at
This
this.
is never going to come.
Right. Well, unfortunately, it does happen.
It does.
And if you look at this, if you're in your 60s or 70s, you're going to retire in your 60s or 70s, which for you